everyone. Today, me and my groupmates will be presenting about the Virgin Money Giving fundraising and a few other aspects of this company. My name is Arvind Raj.
I'm Junho. I'm Chiwing.
I'm Haiting.
I'm Alex.
Thank you.
So we'll start the introduction videos. Okay, so I will start the presentation right now. So, the first of all is market analysis. In this current market, our group member already did a research on the current top charity organization in UK. As we know from the research, Just Giving is currently dominated the market of charity. However, the second place in the market is Virgin Money and BT, My Donate. Okay, they are having a competition they are having an intensive competitions while comparing to Just Giving charities. In the market, all of the donors is actually looking for transparency and how to utilize with the donations. Donors wish to know how the funds go and will be how to distribute to where. And as we know, the Virgin Money is mainly focused on the online fundraising while comparing to the others. Okay, so second one. Okay, so the second one is past analysis. Okay, as we can see over there, Texas policies change. The change of Texas policy change is may affect Virgin Money strategies decisions. It can have a positive or negative impact on retaining donors or gaining new donors. Okay, the second point is reduced statutory fundings. It means that may affect the charity choosing to work with Virgin Money's givings. Okay, so the second one is economies. Charity sector has not been improved and income has been flatlined since 2019. Charity faced with a Euro 4.6 billion shortfall in income by 2018 and 19. Almost all of the growth in charity income from individual has been earned rather than donated. Okay, the third point is socials. Higher demand for transparency and for charity to have good reputations. Online fund is prolific at the end of the years. It is important to show how the money donated will be used. Okay, the fourth point is technology. Importance of social medias, maintain and keeping up with the trends on Virgin Money Facebook's ways of creative new methods to research researching donor and supporter improvement in their apps as currently is basic. Okay. The fifth point is legal. Charity trustees have duty to ensure charity compliance with charity legal new law on aggressive fundraising by charities. Registered charities are required to file specific report legal obligation to focus fund on virgin money giving. Okay, the last one is environmental. Limitation on how can invest on being more environmental friendly as not directly related to charities' core values. Increased global awareness environmental issues may mean virgin money giving need to provide options of fundraising is more environmentally focused charities. Okay, the past analysis will direct affect the virgin money decisions and also the donor donated. Okay, so next. Okay, the third one is marketing objective. Okay, in the marketing objective, we decided that to becoming the top charity organization in years of 2020, the second point is increase the donation funds of every donors to 5%. Okay, the last one, increment the measurement of connected all those small and medium charities, organizations via social medias, networking, and by expanding all the numbers of followers by 7% on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube inside a year. Okay, so I will pass to my friends to continue the presentations.
Okay, I'm Junho. Moving on, we will be continue with the competitor analysis. As we all know that the competitor analysis play a very important role when it comes to help the company to win against the competitor, because with the help of the competitor analysis, the company will be able to shorten the time for the company to make a decision, and that particular decision will be accurate and also will be able to help the company to achieve the objective successfully. Okay. Moreover, if a company will be able to do a competitor analysis, it will also can help the company to get closer to the market gap, because with the competitor analysis, it will be able to help the company strategic planner to carry out new metrics that will be able to spot the unserved or unserved gaps in the particular market. And now we will be continue with the analyzing of the virgin money competitors. Okay, as we know that Just Giving company is one of the major players in the online fundraising industry in the year of 2018, followed by Virgin Money and also BT Donate. We evaluate in the Virgin Money. I assume that Just Giving also will be the best. Just Giving and BT Donate will be the best company that should be analyzed, so that the Virgin Money company will be able to improve. Just like Virgin Money Giving, BT My Donate also is an organization that is a not-for-profit organization, but the only difference between these two particular organization company, BT My Donate is a company that have no setup, subscription or commission fees for the services that they provide, which means that BT My Donate company will be cheaper than the Virgin Money Giving, which means that that might cause a threat for the Virgin Money Giving, which means because since that the competitor are providing a much more cheaper service to the customer, and which may also cause the customer to switch and make donation at the BT My Donate company, since that there are no commission fees or for the services that they have provided. Okay, and next will be the Just Giving company. The Just Giving company is one that the majority here of in UK, followed by PayPal and Virgin Money Giving. In addition, this also will be proof that Just Giving company was voted as the best giving platform in the fundraising award by IOF partner in the year of 2014. But our group assumed that in the next 3 years, online giving will grow and the charities event might will be looking for the much cheaper alternatives such as Virgin Money Giving, which might will make the Just Giving to be less attractive. Next. Okay, next I will be continue with the SWOT analysis of the Virgin Money Giving website page. As we can see that the strengths of the website will be the sign up process is obvious, which is good because they will be able to notice that they don't need to like find where is the sign up button to sign up for an account for the Virgin Money Giving. And the second will be the clear link to Virgin Money social media platform, which brings convenience to the surfer that want to know more about the Virgin Money Giving platform. And the third will be create basic pages for charities with their names, logos, contact, links, which can be customized. Okay, next I will be continue with the weaknesses. The weaknesses of the main page will be charities are not clearly advertised. And the next point will be some information is out of date because they will update the Virgin Money platform a long time. Each time also will be took a long time to update the platform. And the third point will be no community page for the charities to share information. And this is a really bad. This is a really weakness for the Virgin Money Giving because without the community page, the one that doing the charities cannot share the information that or the experience that they get while doing the charities. And next will be page layout is not content-worthy, and also no search tool option on the home page. Okay. Next will be opportunity to showcase charity work. Showing have donate money in being used, and next will be integrate loyalty sign, and lastly will be increase the awareness of the website, and lastly will be the thread of the web page. Okay, the thread of the Virgin Money Giving will be competitor website are easier to navigate. Navigate because there are a lot of options that the competitor member site will be providing inside their website. And next will be Just Giving website is a space for charity advertisement. And competitor like Just Giving, they will have some spaces for the advertising to advertise inside their main website page. Okay, next I will be pass it to my groupmate to continue the presentation.
Hi, I'm Alex. I would like to continue the presentation. So, followed by the competitive analysis, we know that the communication is our weakness and also our brand awareness is very low compared to the Just Giving. So we are going to reposition the company as high income already and up to the high brand awareness. So that how do we going to do that is through advertisement on the social media of every platform that we're going to aim: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the others. So the targeting strategies for the Just VMG is undifferentiated targeted strategy. It is not appropriate for us to use the differentiated targeting strategy because we are not going to filter the customer, but we segment them into different categories. So here's the list of the segment available. So what we have here is the animal, the health, children, sport, culture, human rights, rescue, elderly, disability, welfare, and international. So based on the research, according to Danani and Connolly 2012, they say that 56% of the adults in UK, they give donation. So it is like 3 in 4 adults that they do all the donations. So we are going to target the whole the market as a whole. So for the creative concept that we are going to give is to increase the customer loyalty. So here's the program, customer relationship and the loyalty program. We are going to use Manafort. So here's how we reward and increase the customers' loyalty. We are going to set 3 checkpoints for the marathon. The first one is the 5 miles checkpoint with 1 reward, and the 12 miles checkpoint with 1 reward, and the last, which means is the finishing checkpoint. So for the first checkpoint, we are going to reward the charities as the advertise in the charity work for 3 days, and we post it at the VMG website. So for the second checkpoint, we're going to promote the charity work for 1 week in all VMG website, which is through the social media platform, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and so on. So the last checkpoint, we are going to sponsor a promotional video of the charity work and also show how the donation work inside the video and post it in all social media platforms for 1 month. So why we are going to reward the customer is because firstly, of course, to influence emotionally and psychologically the customer to increase their loyalty. They can satisfy as we reward them as our the first prize. So the second is to save time on develop or design a new advertising video for our new advertisement. We can straight away use the promotional video as we give to the charity. So the second is, if we use this video, it's more trustworthy because it is truth compared to the design story. Next. For the marketing communication objective, I would like to pass to my group mate to continue. Thank you.
So I will be continuing the part for the marketing communication objective. The objective of this marketing communication plan is to increase the interaction on social media by 20% every year, and to increase traffic to Virgin Money Giving website by 15% every year, and also to increase the social media followers by 20% every year. Next. So the direct and digital strategy. This following section will be discuss the overall direct and digital marketing strategy in order to attract various charities and fundraisers to Virgin Money Giving in order to accomplish the objective of this marketing communication plan. So for the first point, for Facebook, UK has 44 million Facebook users. The large number suggests that is the ideal site for Virgin Money Giving to generate lead and build relationship with its audience. The mode is 25 to 34 years old, and second largest group is 35 to 44 years old. This means advertising on Facebook will most likely reach this age group. In order to enhance social media engagement, Virgin Money Giving can constantly respond to the feedback from users and share user-generated content such as appreciation from fundraisers instead of posting meaningful content. So for Twitter, there are currently 12.6 million Twitter users in UK. Twitter is a social media platform that promotes immediacy, where people tend to share time-sensitive information and trending topics. Virgin Money can create content regularly to keep their followers updated and engaged. Posting eye-catching pictures help to increase the chance of content being shared and drive more people to the site. So through Instagram has 17.2 million users in UK with 61% at the age group of 18 to 34. Virgin Money Giving will grow its Instagram presence by sharing photos and using appropriate hashtag. And appropriate hashtag is crucially important on Instagram as it can expose the image to larger target audience. With this, YouTube is the second largest social media in UK with 37.1 million users. Statistics shows that the most active group to be aged 18 to 24 watch the most active group to be aged 18 and 24 watching a massive 486.6 video on average in 2017. Virgin Money will create promotional videos and increase the activity on YouTube channel and also by promoting charity works. In particularly the function of the charities and how donation can help to its YouTube channel. Next. So for online-offline integration will enhance the effectiveness to the program. The online activity chosen will be website and the offline integration activity will be the newspaper. So integration will be where offline papers will showcase the link to the website and also a QR code so that potential donors can scan easily to access the website and donate. As most everyone has a smartphone today, when reading on the papers, they are able to action immediately. The only thing that need to do is to scan the QR code and that will be immediately accessed to the site. This convenience will encourage potential donors of better connective actions, and it will also help in achieving the objective, increase the traffic to Virgin Money Giving website. So by integrating offline and online, it will increase the exposure of the company's website and also drive more usage. Alternatively, QR codes can also link access to the social media with such the first and third objective to increase social media usage and interaction can also be achieved faster. So now I will pass to my friends to continue the other slide.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Arvind Raj, and today I'll be presenting regarding the budgeting for this whole Virgin Money proposal. So, this whole budget plan is for 3 years. So, looking at the first year, there's something called operation plan, which is in other words above the line. See, what happens is for budget, yes, we of course need a time scale for how much we're going to spend and when we're going to spend and whatnot, and also cost per unit and everything that's put into consideration. So the budget for the first year would be for TV advertisements, newspaper advertisements, radio advertisements, Facebook advertising, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, which is considered more to social media. And for the time scale of TV advertisements, once in every 3 months, TV advertisements would be good because first of all the cost is quite expensive and also it's TV, of course, it's very mass. The market is it's a very mass market where you can actually get more people aware about VGM basically. And what happens is, but there's no actual guarantee where people are going to turn into consumers and use the services and whatnot. So yes, once in 3 months would be just nice to create an awareness. And also newspaper ads. Yes, newspapers, people still do read newspapers and whatnot, but more than anything else, people are using social media as their portal for news, which is why Facebook advertising and Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter come into the picture, where the budgeting for promotion is every week, and it's not very expensive especially. So your target market is there. It's quite feasible to do this. It's not very expensive. So below the line marketing, talking about billboard ads, banners, the very traditional way of marketing something, where there's also leaflet giveaways, So this kind of stuff can be done every 6 months, quarterly and twice a month. Not very often, but still, the traditional marketing way will never die because people still look forward to all that, And the cost per unit for billboard ads is 30,000 and 2 units, so twice a year, comes up to around 60,000, and which I feel is a bit reasonable. And also banner ads, where it's 12,000 per unit. So 4 times a year, you get it to 48,000. And also after that, we go to direct marketing. Direct marketing really works really well because you get up and personal with these people who you actually want to convince to use VGM and whatnot. So yes, what we have here for direct marketing is email threads, WhatsApp broadcast messages, and text messages. Text messages, yes, people do look at the text messages here and there. Yes, you're forced to because the text messages actually pop up straight to your phone and whatnot. But WhatsApp broadcasts and email threads, they really do work because everyone, mostly 90%, I would say, people actually have WhatsApp. So yes, and the cost per unit is not expensive. It's very cheap, coming to around like 10 cents per cost, and that's about it. And talking about others, there's events, sponsorships, and other miscellaneous things that can be done. So events like what my group mate said earlier about the whole running event and whatnot. So see this, there's no time scale to it. It's just like probably once or twice a year. It can be done once, it can be done twice. So depending on the response that you get from the first time, then you decide whether you want to do it to the second time or not. So right, and the grand total for everything comes up to around 399,440 only, right? So for companies such as VGM, I think this is very feasible, very reasonable. So right, next, this is for the first year, and now we're going to go to the second year. Thanks. Right, so it's about the same things that we've got here. It's just that the changes of the time scale, that's about it. So yeah, the changes of the time scale. So as you go towards the first year, you spend like around 399,440 only. That's what I said earlier, right? So right, the second year, not much promotion has to be done because you've already got awareness and you're just keeping people updated about you're keeping people updated about the VGM company and their services and whatnot. So yes, so in the second year, what happens is billboard ads from once in 6 months become annual, so just once a year, because billboard ads can be done away with, but we still have them there. And of course, every 3 months we have banner ads. That still stays the same. And email threads weekly, WhatsApp broadcasts weekly, and also sponsorship events and whatnot. So the budget for this actually decreases because of the effectiveness that happened in the first year. So the budget for this time would be 382,440. Next. This is for the third year. So the third year, what happens is, because you see, when you go with a proper budget for the first year and you actually put in all that effort and you get people to know, and the second year you just go down a little bit just to give that relaxation stage where, like, you actually just remind people, and depending on that, so this is a very precarious situation whether people will actually accept you even more or tend to forget you. So for them not to forget you, you come back, you give a comeback. It's always nice to give a comeback on the third year, especially with a lot more promo and stuff to keep people loyal to your company and whatnot. So yes, the third year, it's still not as expensive as the first year. I mean, not as much as the first year, but the third year, we've got 392,440 as the budget. So right, and of course the ROI is 1.92%. And next, this is the customer lifetime value, where it's 180.6. So as you can see, total marketing spent 1,174,320, and after that is 2.5 million where the expected customers acquired. So you see, these are the expected customers that are acquired. See, and average customer cost is 0.46. Average value of revenue per customer 45.32. Average retention time is 5. And customer lifetime value, here, you got it, 180.6. So right, thank you. And the next, this is the conclusion. All right, so VGM, as the conclusion, will become the top charity in 2020 if everything is executed as per plan, and increase donor contribution by 5%, which is what we were all targeting for. And at the end, increasing awareness of Virgin Money to public. Thank you so much.